je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
Grand rising or good afternoon, wherever you are in this big, beautiful planet of ours. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. It is currently 11:32 a.m. on January 6th, 2026. We got a little rain and sleet going on here, but I think it's like 30 degrees or something like that. But I'm glad to be here with you guys. All praises due to the Most High for waking us up, giving us the breath of life, allowing us to be here with one another. Today, I would like to thank all the new subscribers. Welcome. Current subscribers, welcome back. And OGs, wipe your feet at the door. All right. Savage Appleseed family members, love you guys. We're doing a giveaway this month. I hope to see you all there. And if you'd like to join this channel, please click the join button below the video or click the link in the description box below. Okay. To all of the guardian angels, archangels, hidden helpers, beloved ancestors of the highest white divine light, for all the good people in law enforcement that are out here doing that thing, we appreciate you as well, and we love you so, so much. And to the people that are flagging my videos, and yo, all right, you heard me? I mean, seriously though. So I'm feeling I woke up at like 3, of course, because I always wake up between like 3 or 4 or 5. And I went back to sleep, and I'm just now get 11:33 as I look down. I just got back up. I'm feeling a little under the weather, not gonna lie. But the flu is going around, so please wash your hands, cover your mouth when you're coughing or sneezing, and stop taking your kids every damn where, because they're the ones carrying all the damn germs. Believe that, okay? But seriously, the flu is going around. I mean, it is very, very, it's a different strain or strand or whatever they say. And it's very, very dangerous to people. So be careful out there, okay? And if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, drink some water, drink some orange juice. I'm drinking coffee. Get you some rest. Eat you a lot of junk food. That's what I do. I don't eat no healthy food. I eat what I want to eat when I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? But just be good today, okay? And just be safe as far as your health is concerned. What was I gonna say? So hold on, I gotta think about it, because I'm having senior moments, okay? I'm just kind of like our president. I paused it and then started talking. So basically, what I'm telling you is that so I made a commitment to myself, and I don't like to say resolutions, just commitments. That no matter what's going on, unless it's something very, very serious, I'm gonna be on this channel every single day, okay? Because this is what I like to do. I like being here with you guys, and it makes a difference for me and for you, and hopefully for everybody else that taps in, okay? So yeah, hell or high water, I'll be here at least 2, 3 to 4 times a day, with messages, cards, whatever we're doing. But I'll make sure I show my face for a little bit anyway. What else did I say before I realized that it wasn't recording? That's the good thing about the past that I do enjoy, is you're able to look back on the past and reflect on what worked for you, what didn't work for you, and reapply it or take it away. You know what I'm saying? I think there's just too much light. Let me see. Let me turn down this. I don't know. This I have to work. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much what I'm saying, all right? So yeah, I don't know. Today's January 6th, 5 years from the insurrection that occurred. The main person that should be held accountable will not be held accountable. That's unfortunate, but I understand why we're having these hearings, and that it's talked about every single year. I saw a lot of comments today when I was watching a little video earlier about it, about how people were, the Dems, the libs. This is not about Democratic, Republican. This is not about any of that. This is about our democracy, okay? And as I don't want to say. Should I say that? All I'm pretty much going to say is this: we have a democracy in this country, no matter how imperfect it is, and no matter how imperfect it is, it's still a lot better than where a lot of other places or what it could be. And so that very fragile thing we have, it's very fragile now, but this very fragile thing that we have called democracy in this country should be heavily protected, because if not, we're seeing what's happening now. Okay. And so I understand why, we still continue to keep talking about it, because you can't rewrite history. You can't say that it was a day of love or that these people were harmless. No, they absolutely, listen, if it was me that did that, I'd still be in jail. They would have thrown, I'd probably be in jail for the rest of my life for treason or something like that. Right. But look at where we are now. I told you guys I wasn't going to go on and on about politics unless I really, really felt like it. But this is not even anything political. I'm hearing a lot of crazy people saying a lot of crazy things. They're on this our hemisphere. Have you been noticing that? If you've been, keeping track of what's been going on down in Venezuela, Colombia, Cuba, all of these Caribbean and South American countries. Have you been hearing the rhetoric or the words or the things that are coming out of the people that are in charge of this country's mouths? The majority. Now they're saying our hemisphere. I don't know. Last time I checked, none of this shit really belonged to anybody. But see what they're doing here, because I did my look. See, all it takes is a minute to do some research, man. You gotta look up the Monroe Doctrine. It was created in 1832, which is another thing I got a problem with. We are literally working on living off of and still allowing laws that were created when this world was such a different place almost 200 years ago. These are the laws that we're still operating out of. Doesn't make any sense to me. This is the reason why some of this shit needs to change. Okay, these laws need to be amended, because we can't take them out. They have to be amended. There has to be some type of amendments that are done to protect us from tyrannical people in office. But so now basically, I'm just going to sum it up for you, because I had a long talk with Google yesterday, because mine be talking to me, right? And I don't do that. I don't really get off. I'm going to plug Alexa back up. But for the time being, I've been using my Google Gemini. Okay. But I looked it up yesterday. And if you get a moment, just ask your Google to tell you about the Monroe Doctrine. Mine has an urban voice. So it's kind of like I'm having a conversation with the homeboy. But it was created in 1832 by President John Monroe. Okay. And basically what this did is that it gave us power over South American countries. Basically, this is how it was used to give us power over South American countries. Blah blah this, blah blah that. I'm not gonna go into it. Look it up yourself, okay? Because it's a lot to take in, and it has been used before, okay, during the Cold War with John F. Kennedy, for good reasons, to protect us all from missiles, nuclear missiles, and things like that. But I digress. But basically, what I'm telling you is that they're now using that law to justify taking over land and resources that don't belong to us, because there's this whole idea of hemispheres. So we would have a hemisphere, China would have a hemisphere, and then Russia would have a hemisphere. You see where this is going? And so anything or anybody that's in that hemisphere could really kind of lay claim to whatever they want within their hemisphere. And you're going to see a lot more of this happening. I think I called this like a year ago. I told you guys what was going to happen. I don't know why nobody listens to me. But it's the truth, though. So I'm starting to hear them say our this, our that. And it's like, well, none of that belongs to you. None of this belongs to us. You got a bunch of people that decided that they were going to lay claim to land or people or things. And now it's been going on for too long, man. It's been going on for too long. The colonization of places is done and over with. We need to stop, because it doesn't get anybody anywhere. I mean, for hundreds and hundreds of years, it's gotten certain people rich and stable and giving them an unlimited amount of power. But those days are over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of it. When is enough going to be enough? Like, seriously, never. Not for a lot of people. But I know a lot of us are feeling that. When is enough enough? I told you I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, and she's very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. And, we kind of have those conversations that, what do they call those? High level conversations. And so she gets very frustrated, because she's like, what can be done? And I'm like, I don't know. I usually got an answer for everything. But for when it comes to, the answer that I have is very unreasonable. Okay. I studied a lot of, Black history, civil rights history, Black Panther history, Malcolm X history. You see where I'm going with mine? And that's not going to work for us. Not in this country. I don't think so. At least not yet. But I feel like there's going to be, and I don't know when, probably before I kick the bucket, God willing, there's going to be some type of uprising. There's going to have to be, because the people that we hired to take care of this kind of stuff for us, they ain't really doing their job. They're not doing anything. And I understand the dynamics of Congress and, the executive office, Congress, legislature. I understand the dynamics of it. If you don't really have the power, you're really kind of unable to really do anything. But is that really true? How many people are in this country? Essentially, what I'm telling you is that there are way more of us than there are of them. And all it really kind of takes is for a movement to occur for even people that, would normally probably go with the status quo, for them to go, you know what? I don't want to do this. We're switching, I'm defecting, we're switching sides. Because at this point now, the wrong thing has occurred. Well, maybe it's the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying that. It is wrong, but sometimes bad things need to occur for good things to happen. You know what it is? America is almost about to hit its rock bottom. You know how, like, when you go to treatment and shit, you hit that rock bottom and you're like, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. Shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us out there, myself included, have hit rock bottom. America has hit its rock bottom. It's about, well, man, I'm not going to say it has, but it's headed there. And so when America hits its rock bottom, then we'll see what, I don't like this too much sunlight. Hold on. Yeah, and we're back. America is about to hit its rock bottom, okay? America's on dope. You know what kind of dope America's on? Power and cowardice, okay? That's what I just heard. So anyway, that's my little rant today. January 6th shouldn't have never happened. That should have never happened. And best believe, if me or you start a riot, we're going to jail. Oh yeah, we're going to jail, buddy. There's not gonna be no whole bunch of no explanations. Ain't gonna be no high-powered attorneys. No, you going to jail, or you gonna be 6 feet under. I'm just saying, we see what happens, when it's a different, and I hate to say stuff like this, but it's the truth. You gotta be of a different shade and a different class to get away with that kind of shit in this country. Okay? But hopefully, it won't ever happen again. And as long as people will always want to walk away from this world with these very wonderful, glorious legacies. Well, it's all about perception. It's all about what people say. You really don't get the truth about a lot of people until they go anyways, especially people that are in office, people that are, these wealthy, powerful men. People don't really find out what happens to them or who they really truly were, because people are afraid. But after somebody kicks the bucket, everybody gonna be talking, okay? So let's see. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards and I'll be right back. Thank you for listening. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'll be right back. All right. So we are back here with the message. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so that I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your hustling demons go deaf. I gotta put my glasses on, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Is that better? Better. All right, so I'd like to do a return to sender, 10 times flow, guided with love and light. Things that do not belong to the collective in me. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, and so it is. All right. What do we have for the collective this rising? Okay. Just a quick message, and then I'll be back with another one. I got some things I got to do, take care of. I'm a little bit behind, but time is an illusion. Time is an illusion, baby. If you do get a chance, though, you should really watch the Frontline. I think it was the Frontline or PBS documentary about that whole January 6th thing. Oh, they don't put those kind of things out there for the masses to see. But it's like 2.5, 3 hours long. It was well worth. If you don't even watch it, just listen. Okay, I like me some good documentary, but it was well worth it to listen, because I'm not, some people out there that are still kind of, my nose is itching, Some people out there are still brainwashed by the propaganda. They refuse to believe facts. You know, a lot of us have been like that before in our lives too. But I'm talking about this is Jonestown 6.0. All right. What's for the collective today, okay? Let's see. The name Jermaine is significant. Jerry, Jermaine, something like that. Jeremiah, something like that, okay? That's what I heard. Let me get a card, please. Thank you, Spirit. We got the Chariot in the reverse coming out, okay? I don't know if I said it earlier. Whoever's been blocking my videos again or flagging my videos, you and your mama. Okay? What else came out? That's the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. All these cards are not in the reverse either, okay? All right, we got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the upright, all right? So we got the Chariot here. Cancer energy, negative Cancer energy. We got the Nine of Cups. Somebody's unhappy or some type of wish has not been fulfilled. Then we got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's in lack. Okay? And they're lying about it, or they're in some type of delusion about it. Some type of illusion with the Seven of Cups, okay? At the bottom of the deck. Or maybe you don't know, or they're hiding it from people. Or maybe this could be you. I don't know. What's behind the Seven of Cups? Well, it's just the title card. Tell me about this Chariot energy in the reverse, please. Mississippi is significant, okay? What's this Chariot in the reverse, please? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Give me one more. Somebody can't stop something. They can't stop something from happening. The King of Wands in the reverse. Sweet Dick Willie. Oop, I probably shouldn't have said that. Sweet Richard Willie. Okay. I think that's what got me in trouble yesterday. Somebody, I don't understand that. YouTube is when you create your channel. I'm sorry, my lips are a little dry. When you create your channel, it asks, is your channel made for kids? No. And a kid to me is somebody who's under the age of 18. So I understand that kids can still, watch certain things, this, that, and the third. But you got to log in to flag a video. So I got an adult who done came across a whole adult that done came across my channel, done heard me say something they didn't like, and they flagging it. Go sit your dumb ass down, okay? Somebody's trying to stop something from happening. This person is a coward. And I don't mean to say it the way I do. King of Wands in the reverse. I'm picking up on a coward, okay? Somebody's been stopped with the Chariot in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse means something has come to a screeching halt. But the Nine of Wands in the reverse is somebody that's unable to defend themselves. So they're stopping something. To me, I'm getting coward energy from this. This is somebody that's not very strong, okay? The Page of Pentacles here flipped over as well. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it out. What is this Page of Pentacles? So we're talking about somebody here who's not very brave. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's this Page of Pentacles, please? It's in the upright too. So the Page of Pentacles can talk about communication. The Fool. Somebody's been taken. Or maybe somebody wants to, are going to admit the fact that they were foolish, because then we got the Six of Pentacles here. To the King of Pentacles. Somebody owes somebody some money. It's a family member as well. Ten of Cups. Somebody's running. Maybe from somebody Three of Pentacles, some type of family venture. Somebody was working with a family member here. It's doing something illegal with justice in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They went into some type of agreement, partnership. This is somebody that, two people here, okay? I know Two of Pentacles can talk about management, but based upon what I'm reading here, these two people were working together, okay? We got the King of Pentacles out here. That is a boss, okay? The Ten of Cups is family member, okay? So it could be like brothers or cousins or some type of relationship. There's some type of relationship here. Somebody's taking somebody's money. Like somebody's punking somebody out of some money. There's something illegal going on. Something's just unfair. There's some type of unfairness going on here. With the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, that talks about something being imbalanced, especially with the Two of Pentacles here in the bottom of the deck as well. If something is very, very imbalanced financially, with that Fool here in the reverse, somebody's dumb. Somebody's getting punked out their money. Somebody's getting punked out of something by this King of Pentacles. Or somebody, let me see here. Let me see again. Yeah, they owe this person some money. Or there's something's very, very unfair. Now, yeah, because the Page of Pentacles is here. That's communication of money. But then we also have this person here, this King of Wands in the reverse is a coward. This is a punk. The Nine of Wands here in the reverse too tells me that this person cannot defend themselves. This person can't. This person wants something to stop. They want to stop getting punked by somebody. Okay, this could be your ass. I don't know. All right, what's the Nine of Cups in the reverse, please? I'm picking up like somebody saying this is so unfair. Something's unfair. Somebody's being treated unfairly in a business situation. They're working together with the Three of Pentacles here. Let me get, thank you, Holy Spirit, Knight of Swords. Wow, let me see. Let me get another card, please. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups in the reverse. One more. I'm gonna get that other deck over here in a second here. Or maybe I'll use the same one from yesterday. I like that one. Let me see. Eight of Cups in the reverse, please. Thank you. Temperance. Let me get one more. Somebody's tired of somebody taking advantage of them. Okay? Yeah, Four of Cups. In the reverse. Let me get one more, please. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody's been thinking about this too. The Hermit. Somebody's been doing a lot of thinking, introspection about what's going on. I'm falling underneath this Nine of Cups. So this Nine of Cups here, somebody's very pissed off, which means they're about to, with the Knight of Swords here, they're about to take some type of action. Very unhappy action. Eight of Cups. Somebody's revisiting something, turning back around. They refuse to walk away from this, okay? Temperance. Somebody's been very, very patient. Somebody's been contemplating, being very, very patient about something here. Waiting for the right moment is what I just heard. You know, the Four of Cups generally is somebody sitting underneath a tree and they're being offered something and somebody's like, you know, they're bored with it or they're not seeing it. Somebody's tired of being looked over. Somebody's tired of not being noticed, tired of being looked over. So we could be having a dynamic here of, let's say, like two family members, two males, could be females as well. But you got somebody who's bigger, bigger, stronger, maybe more aggressive, or just kind of like always, you know how you had those people like a runt. Somebody's like a runt, a runt. And when you're the runt, you get tired of that shit. I've been a runt before. Okay? You get tired. You get tired of people picking on you. You get tired of people taking advantage, punking you and stuff like that. This is what I'm picking up on. This person does not, they don't want to be, they're not going to be looked over anymore. They're tired of people looking them over. This person refuses to be, I keep hearing refuses to be looked over. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. This person's tired of being at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune in whatever kind of business venture, that, because this is about money. We can't forget this. This is about money, okay? The Hermit. This person has gone within. I'm going to get one more for the Hermit. We got a lot of signs out here, too. We got Libra. We got Virgo. I'm going to shuffle again. We got Virgo, Libra, Cancer. Just from the major arcana. What else we got here? Yeah, Virgo, Cancer. What was the other one I said? Well, you should have been listening. Sagittarius. Let me get one more for the Hermit. Okay. Person is gone within. Tell me about this Hermit. It's like this person is waiting for the right moment, is what I keep hearing. Now this doesn't have to be current energy either. This could be something that happened, confirmation, something that happened in the past. Two of Pentacles again. Let me get one more for the Two of Pentacles, please. So I really like Scarface, the movie. The Lovers. Whoever this is has had a lot of love for this person. That's what's been holding them back or stopping them from doing something. The love that they have for this person. With the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse again, an imbalance because of love has been holding this person back. Yep, here we go. Six of Wands in reverse from winning. From winning. This is what this person feels like or felt like now. I'm thinking about felt like quite possibly. Okay, I'm getting God bumps. Let's get this Nine of Pentacles here, okay? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, please. The Emperor in the reverse. Clarify the Emperor in the reverse, please. We got Aries out here now, y'all. These people are related, though. Or they have some type of family dynamic. Take it out, Renee. Seven of Swords. What happened here? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. That talks about a man losing something or somebody losing money. There's a loss here for a very abusive man. Or somebody that, if they're not, well, there is some type of abuse going on here, okay? There's an abuse of power is basically what I'm telling you. The Emperor could also in the reverse mean that somebody's about to, with the Nine of Pentacles too, losing a spot. You know what I'm saying? So say like if they're running an illegal business, because we do have Justice out here in the reverse. I say, you know, they're doing, you know, have some type of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. They in the game. And you got the one that's in charge. You know, this somebody could be very much a Capricorn. Shout out to my Capricorns out there. Somebody very much could be a Capricorn. The older one, or the one that has the power. But the boss. And this, whoever this little brother is or something like that is so tired of not being noticed, being punked, things being so unfair. And this could also just be how somebody feels inside, because we do have the Hermit here. This person has really gone, is very self-reflective. This person could very well be a Virgo, but this person is internally, I'm picking up on, is just tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, maybe being compared to. And so you know how this goes. We've seen it in movies. We've seen it in real life. How somebody will go out of their way to make sure that they don't feel like that anymore. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody's about to lose their spot. Seven of Swords, they're about to get caught up with something. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Four of Swords. You see, I don't even need to put a nail in that coffin. Or somebody got somebody caught up. Look at Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, orchestrated something really, really bad or is planning on it. I'm going to go ahead and keep them out. What is behind the Knight of... Let's see. And didn't give a good fuck about it with the Five of Cups in the reverse. No kind of remorse. Yeah, because this is what they truly wanted to make them happy. This conflict. Five of Wands to the Sun. Somebody really wanted to bring the smoke to whoever this person is or is planning on it, okay? Let's get one more for the Five of Cups, okay? I'm telling you, I keep hearing like Jerry, Jermaine, Jeremiah, something like that. The truth. Spirit says that is the truth. Yep. Death. So somebody either did or is planning on or either did or is planning on it, okay? Let's get the Divine Lessons deck out here made by Sassy Lux 3333, the homegirl. I'm going to be posting something here probably by tomorrow morning on the community tab. If you want to go over there, check out her decks. There is a coupon code that she provided me to share with you guys. And I'm also going to have some things in, during the videos too, when I use her decks or whatever to show you so that you can order something. She give you a discount or whatever, okay? So shout out to Sassy. All right. Let's see. I'll just get a couple of these cards out here. Then I'll grab Alabama or Mississippi. Somewhere down there. Something like this happened. Or is happening. Okay. So, you take the messages and do whatever you do with it, okay? We're not in Inspector Savage mode today, all right? I do feel like I'm coming down with something, though. But it's going around. A very aggressive strain of the flu, y'all. Can I get a couple of cards, please? Can I get another card, please? Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Instigator energy. The spark that watches the fire the spark that watches the fire burn. This energy whispers, nudges, and plants seeds of discord. Never getting its hands dirty, but always enjoying the fallout. It fuels conflict without claiming responsibility, stirring emotions and feeding off of the chaos it creates. The instigator never stands in the flames. They just stand close enough to feel the heat. Are you acting on your own thoughts or impulses, or on the whispers of someone who won't stand beside you when the spark spreads, when the fire spreads? Don't be fooled into taking the heat from a fire you didn't start. So this person could possibly be instigating something and just standing back and watching. I'm telling you here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, that tells me that this person, because of whatever they're feeling internally, like this is all, it's kind of like it's not a me issue. It's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling like this person is internally kind of dealing with. Okay, let's get one more out here. Person's basically trying to set this person up for an ending. Okay, it could be an actual death, could be, but who knows? All right. Narcissistic behavior energy. So whoever this person is a narc. Narcissistic behavior energy. Walking red flag. The puppeteer, again, puppeteer. See, we're watching. We got the instigator, where this person is a puppeteer. This person is orchestrating something. Magician in the reverse too. Facts. This person could also be orchestrating some type of lie as well, because the Ace of Swords did come out, truth, but it did come out in the reverse. So this person could actually be orchestrating some type of lie, telling a bunch of lies. You know what I'm saying? Instigating something to create an ending for whoever this King of Pentacles is. Okay. The puppeteer moves in silence, shaping reality with unseen strings. Again, with this kind of thing going on here. This energy can charm, persuade, or deceive, twisting truth into illusion where it is always the hero, the victim, or the mastermind. Bending wills under the guise of guidance. It feeds on validation, but no amount is ever enough. Okay? When is enough enough? Step too close, and you may find yourself emptied, reduced to a reflection of its need rather than your own. Are you leading your life, or are you being led? Yikes. It's 12:11, so 11:11 somewhere, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of competition here, okay? Conflict and competition between these two guys. Or gals, you know, it's all about energy anyway, so take it as it resonates. This has absolutely been done to me in the past. I know what this is. This is very, very familiar. It's not my shit, okay? Because I don't know. You know, people probably still lying and shit though, but this is not mine. But I understand this whole dynamic. So whoever this King of Pentacles is, you know, with that King of Wands in the reverse, that's a very cowardly, jealous, insecure energy. This is the King of Pentacles. This is not their fault. You know, quite naturally though, the King of Wands in the reverse, the King of Wands is a very attractive, charismatic person. But this King of Pentacles seems to be somebody probably very good looking, stable, got things going for themselves. And this man is very jealous of this other man. It's kind of like the talented Mr. Ripley. Probably want his ass or something like that. I don't know. They say there's some 10 of cups here, so they probably are related, or they're very, very close here. They're from the same community, okay? But whatever they're doing, there's some type of illegality about it, okay? So basically, this is not your partner. This is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody surrounding themselves with somebody very, very jealous. And that's a very bad thing that's a very bad situation to be in. So if you're watching today and you maybe have a friend and you're like, why they always tripping? Why she always tripping? Why he always cracking little jokes? He's hating because he don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like you. They don't really put you like that. And the longer you allow that person to be in your energy, something will happen. Maybe little things, maybe something very big. But I learned a long time ago, you can't be around people that don't like you or are jealous of you. And it could come from, you could be in a relationship with somebody who's jealous of you. You could have a best friend for 20 something years and you finally realize, or you open up your eyes and be like, this person has never truly liked me. These are the kind of people that sit around and instigate things, whisper, tell people certain things about you, plant little seeds in people's heads for people not to like you because they're the narcissist. And there's all kind of red flags that you could be seeing right now. This could be you. But there's all kind of red flags, and we always make excuses for people like that. We do. Oh, they didn't mean that. They didn't mean that. No, yeah, they did. They meant it. Otherwise, why would they say it? Real friends don't attack. I mean, yes, we might, go back and forth and talk shit with a friend, but unprovoked kind of insults disguised as jokes. That's not. No, where that like you know when you're joking with a friend, and sometimes when somebody says something and it hurts, it like you get gut punched. You're like, damn, where'd that come from? It came from their hatred towards you. Okay. So whoever you are out there, this person is not your friend, not your partner, not your family member. This is a hater. a narcissistic hater who's trying to create some type of ending for you, okay? We got Michigan out here. Let's get another, two more cards, please. Tennessee. Let's get one more out here. Get out of my dreams. I don't know why I'm here. Get into my car. Who sings that? Billy Ocean? Idaho and Arizona. Take it out, Red Nate. All right, y'all. I'm going to close out this message, and I hope it helps somebody today. On your way out, please remember to hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the spiritual savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.